Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. This Sunday is the first Sunday of the month, so it's time for the monthly draw. I'm going to do a little short video after the nightcaps, and I'm pretty sure Emmy should be home to announce the winner. Tonight's nightcap, I do a little bit of plasma cutting, plasma cut a steel flange, and I've got some heavy wall copper pipe. I'm not sure I'm going to braze it or silver solar it, but I'll try and get a little bit of video of the brazing of the copper onto the steel tube. I've made a start on a copper boiler, steam boiler, to run my steam engines at home. I'll show a little bit of that. In fact, there's quite a lot of that. Flanging some copper plates. I've never flanged copper before. Had a look on the internet, found out how to do it, and I found it interesting, very therapeutic actually. You can make a copper do basically anything you want. I've made a fair bit of progress on the new Hawker steam engine. There's 5 or 6 videos up on the Patreon channel now. I think in part 2 I'll put the first of the Hawker steam engine videos up so you can have a look and see what we've been getting up to with that. That's 6 mil straight, hard cut, nicely, tidy, quick as well. I'm going to join this together by brazing. Brazing is brass as opposed to silver solar. It's a lot cheaper and it's also a stronger joint. I want a good fillet of brazing around there. I've mechanically cleaned it so it is clean. The rods I'm going to use are what's called a eutectic brazing rod. The pink stuff's flux. These are really good quality brazing rod. A nice fillet of brass around there. The heat source is going to be oxypropane. The flux will melt off the rod. Copper's actually taking more heat than I thought. The bronze, the back is going to the hottest part, which took a minute to seal. Right there was forming a nice fillet joint all the way around. I've been looking for a piece of decent sized copper pipe for quite some time to build a boiler so I can run my steam engines. I know I won't run them on full power, but at least I can run them in the garden. This is 6-inch copper tube, real heavy wall stuff, and it's 18 inches long, so it's going to be the basis for the boiler. And it's going to be a fire tube boiler, coal fired as well as gas fired. A friend of mine's given us a bronze foundation ring to go on the bottom, so I need to cut some end caps or some end plates and flange them. I'm going to use all flange joints in silver solar. I had thought about TIG welding this because I can TIG weld copper no problem, but I haven't got any qualifications for TIG welding copper, and silver solar is seemingly a lot safer, or it's a lot, anyway, that silver solar is the way I'm going to go. Horrible bastard thing. Nasty. They're red hot and are really sharp and cut your ribbons. Horrible bastard things. We need 3mm off that. Okay, this should be the last cut now. Need to put a nice round edge on here now. Kind of tool to do that. That's not too bad, that. Or a bit of plasma cut steel plate. I found a piece of sharpened tool steel that should probably do the job for us. We'll try nice and slow at first. We'll just want a nice radius on there so the copper blends round it nicely. A little bit more than that, I think. Well, it's nearly there. Before I take it out the truck, I'm going to try the boiler tube on there just to make sure that there is enough clearance. And so we need 6mm clearance in there because the boiler tube plate was 3mm. I'm going to cut 2 strips of copper, put them in just to make sure we have got enough, but that certainly looks like 6mm to me. Right, so that's the stuff we're using for the end plate, 3mm copper, and they fit in there quite nicely. 2 of them, so we've got a 3mm gap all the way around. To soften or anneal the copper, you heat it up to a cherry red colour, let it cool. You can quench it in water to make a difference. Quench it in water cleans it, but it doesn't affect the way it softens it. This is oxy propane. Once you get the flame stabilised, it's not too bad, but getting it to stick to the nozzle. And this is a proper jet 4 weld 4 using propane. Come on, you scabby bastard. Good. Right, once you've got the flame like that, you can crank the pressure up and should be enough heat in this. If not, I've got a fucking force available. Put it resting on 2 fire bricks. Half 1 fire brick, it's not an half of these. should get enough of it. Turn the light out there to see the colour change. Really forcing the flame now. Starting to go red. Right, we'll go and cool it. Until it comes back after it's been in the water. You can use a weak sulfuric acid solution and that pickles it, that really cleans it. That's what we'll be doing before coming to solder it all together. Same treatment for the other one. These are the copper end plates that were cut and annealed or softened, and the idea is to form these around that edge to make a flange to fit inside the boiler shell. So that gets centralised in there, gripped in the vise. And we'll centralise it. We're using the famous eyeball and finger method here. And that does look pretty good. The copper's nice and soft, but as you work it round, it work hardens, then it has to be softened again. I'm not sure how many times I'll need to heat this and soften it. I'm using the height side of a hammer just to gently tap it around. You can see how nice and soft the copper is, but it does quickly become work hardened. I don't think there's a limit to the amount of times you can soften copper. Feel how it's starting to stiffen up. These are standing on top of some fire bricks, so we'll get some heat into them and then quench them in water just to clean them, and then carry on flanging them. All the quenching does is clean it, doesn't make it any softer or any more soft. This is the fourth time they've been softened now. Until you start to take the shape of the former. Just stretching and moving the metal. And I've never done this before, I've just watched videos of people doing it. I think this will be the last time now I'm using a steel plunging hammer. Right near the place that we've just flanged, and they are the next fit in there. Small gap all the way around, not much. I'm going to put in the lathe now and just throw them up. I'm very pleased with that for the first attempt at flanging plates. I've put the former that we made it on back in the lathe, and I've got a piece of plastic here. It's just going to help to hold it on and actually drive it to take a friction drive. And all I want to do is throw up this back edge here, just take a light cut off. It's horrible stuff to machine, copper, it always has been. WD-40 does help. I heard that milk helps as well, but I don't want the place stinking of sour milk, so we'll try the WD-40. That's it.